What's going on, everyone? I'm Ravi Abuvala, founder of Scaling with Systems, and in this video, I'm going to be walking you through the exact strategies that you can use and we show our clients in order to generate not only leads for your business, but leads for your business that consistently convert. Now, before I go any further, I want you guys to understand two key things. The first is that this video is going to be chock full of very helpful information. However, the real key strategy here is you take 1 to 2 different strategies that I'm walking through, and you take those and implement those in your business first instead of trying to do everything at once. And the second thing is that you might not have a lead problem in your business that we see with a lot of clients. You might actually have a bad product market fit. So make sure that people are actually paying you for your product or service and people actually want it, and you might need to ask yourself some real cold hard questions before we move into asking total strangers for their money. There has never been more noise in the marketplace than there is now. There are literally thousands of people that are battling for the attention of your ideal prospects at the same time that you are. One of the key things that we found to help both Scaling with Systems and our clients out is to make sure that your key service or product is needed in the marketplace and you have case studies and testimonials to back it up. That helps you cut through the noise. If you were to go to our website, scalingwithsystems.com, and check out scalingwithsystems.com/reviews or scalingwithsystems.com/RTB, which stands for ring the bell, or even scalingwithsystems.com/blog, you'll see literally hundreds of video testimonials, thousands of screenshots of our successful clients, and on top of that, key pieces of content that shows that I know what I'm talking about, that shows that we have something that the product or market wants, and that proves me as an authority in our marketplace. If you don't have 1 to 2 key pieces of content yet, or you don't have any case studies or testimonials from happy clients, then I would really ask you to actually pause this video and exit this video and go call up some of your current clients, get some video testimonials, get some written testimonials, and spend 15 to 20 minutes creating a really solid piece of content that answers your clients' questions and positions you as the authority. All right, so without further ado, let's dive right into this. The first and ideally my favorite way of generating new leads for your business to business is through the infamous cold email.
Watch your profanity.
I know, cold email doesn't work. No one opens my emails. I can't get anybody to message me back. Cold email is the lifeblood of any business to business lead generation campaign. And to be honest with you, if I had a nickel for every single time one of my clients told me cold email doesn't work, and then we show them how to do cold email and they made money from it, I wouldn't even need to make these YouTube videos anymore. Both my clients and myself had made totally tens of millions of dollars through cold email, so there's no way that you can sit here and tell me that cold email doesn't work. Now, there are some real key factors to a successful cold email campaign. Number 1 is the quality of the leads that you're actually getting. So where are you getting these email addresses from? How quality are they? Does everyone else have access to them? So everyone's sending them the same message. Are they from some kind of gated source, meaning they're harder to get? And are they from a list of people that are a lot more likely to have money or likely to be in a position to buy from you versus just everybody out there, right? So the quality of where you get the emails matter. Number 2 is the amount of messages that you're sending a day. If you send 5 emails a day, it's going to take you a very long time to get any kind of meaningful response, any kind of meaningful discovery or qualification calls, and any kind of meaningful clients from it. So like inside of Scaling with Systems, we have virtual assistants that send 1 to 2,000 emails a day for our clients, so we can make sure we get the ball rolling really quickly. Third really key component of a successful cold email campaign is actually going to be the number of days that you're sending these cold emails. All the time I hear people say, oh, cold email doesn't work for me, and in reality they sent 10 emails a day for 5 days, they didn't get any response, and they gave up. At 5 days, sometimes people haven't even opened their email in 5 days, or they haven't had a chance to respond back in time. The key here is to actually make sure that you're sending enough messages a day and you're sending it over a long enough period of time to actually gauge results. And finally, of course, is the content of the campaign, the content of the message itself, right? So what are you sending these people? Is it written correctly? Is it this long form thing that's all about you and how you're the best person in the world? Or are you making it short, concise, framing yourself as an expert and authority, and on top of that, showing how you can help the end user or your client? So if I could give you one recommendation to get a successful cold email campaign, it's like what we have our clients do. We give them a fully trained virtual assistant. They send 1 to 2,000 cold emails a day with our proven scripts and templates. They do it 365 days a year, and they get it from really high quality lead sources. And you can imagine why our clients have made literally tens of millions of dollars from it. Now, my second favorite lead generation tool, and honestly, it's very quickly becoming my first favorite lead generation tool, is something called LinkedIn. LinkedIn is honestly, in my opinion, the best thing since sliced bread. And as somebody who doesn't eat a whole lot of sliced bread, I'd say it's probably better than sliced bread. Wow. I have generated an insane amount of leads from both Facebook and Instagram using my profile and outbound messages. But then when LinkedIn came out and said, hey, we are gonna put all of your target client avatars in one area and they're gonna actually be expecting to receive messages and pitches from you, I actually broke down and started to cry.
I still love you.
There's a saying in some of the circles I hang around in. If you want to get girls, you can be Instagram famous. If you want to make money, you can be LinkedIn famous. Make sure you have a really high quality LinkedIn profile and a message that resonates with your target market. I've actually created 2 separate videos on that I'll link in this video right now. Just like with cold email campaigns or really anything else in life, as long as you're consistently doing it every single day with enough volume of it every single day, 2 quality leads, I promise you'll end up printing some money from LinkedIn. And finally, if LinkedIn was the best thing since sliced bread, paid online traffic is the invention of a peanut butter and banana sandwich that is to be used on that sliced bread.
Peanut butter jelly.
Now, this is only gonna be for advanced users, and we honestly love to use LinkedIn and cold email to master our messaging, our product market fit, and get our few first clients to get the ball rolling. That way, we're not really losing any money to paid ads, and we can make sure we have our systems and processes down before we really start scaling things up with online traffic. At the absolute bare minimum, I recommend everybody watching this video should set up what's known as a retargeting campaign to put ads in front of people that have visited your website, to people that have gone to your Instagram, to your Facebook, watch your YouTube channel, but have never actually bought from you before. You can literally run these ad campaigns for $1 to $3 a day, and they can just be asking that prospect to take the next step, which could be buying your product, booking a time on your calendar, applying to speak with you, etc., etc. And in addition to retargeting campaigns, these cold organic outreach campaigns through email and LinkedIn are actually going to be sending people to your blog or content pieces or testimonials or your application or booking page, which will actually let them be retargeted by the paid ads. So you have this cold organic outreach that's actually even fueling this retargeting campaign, and that's where you can be really making a lot of money without having to spend too much on ads. Now, once we have gotten retargeting advertising campaigns down, we're going to have to go after the same audience that we're doing in email and LinkedIn, which is a cold audience, meaning that they've never heard of who we are and they couldn't tell the difference between us and a hole in the wall.
Cold enough?
I'm not gonna lie, out of all the strategies that I've talked about in this video, this is probably gonna be one of the most difficult ones to do. And we walk our clients through it step by step inside Scaling with Systems so they can get an instant amount of leads, but there is a whole lot that can go wrong with it. I would honestly find someone who has created an advertising campaign or built something like this before if you've never run cold traffic, because if you can really nail it down, then it's gonna be worth the investment, because a lot of our clients and ourselves, we're putting $1 in to pay traffic on Facebook, Google, YouTube, or Instagram, and we're getting $3 or $4 back from this machine that we've created. At this point, lead generation becomes this kind of machine or game that you really play, where you're just looking at how much money you're spending going out every day and how much money is stacking up in your bank account at the end of every day. So there you have it. I just gave you the keys to printing money with your business. So once again, in mastering business to business lead generation, it's important that you follow these steps in this exact order. Number 1, make sure that you have a few case studies or testimonials and some core pieces of content that can show that you're an authority in your industry. Number 2, you really want to prove your messaging and offer through free lead generation sources such as cold email and LinkedIn before we really start to scale things up. It's important that you really spend some time in this area of the process and really automate it and systemize it so that you have you or somebody else or even automation taking care of 99% of this lead generation aspect so we can focus on the paid ads aspect. Once you have removed yourself from the cold emailing, the LinkedIn, prospecting, and even the sales cycle in general, then we can pivot towards the paid ads. These are incredibly scalable, and although it may be difficult to initially set up, you can kind of set up a machine where you're putting in $1 and you're getting back $3 to $5. So if you're curious to learn a little bit more information on some of our organic outbound lead generation messaging scripts, or where we're finding and hiring virtual assistants from, or even that machine I talked about that includes the paid ads where you put $1 in and get $4 back, I invite you you to click the link in the description to access a free training that I put together on the exact steps that I took to scale 2 companies to multi-millions in under 18 months. As usual, if you found any value in this video, please do me a quick favor and give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button below, and also comment down any questions that you had about the business-to-business lead generation strategies, some other videos you want to make, or just to say hi. I'll see you guys in the comments.